Try to wait for a couple of people to come in. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Is it gonna switch over or no? Hopefully everybody can hear me. Hold on a second. Why is this not? What's going on? Let's try that again. Okay, there we go. I'm on. All right, y'all. So I did a poll asking if everyone wanted to come on and chat live with me for a little bit. I'm gonna try to keep this at no more than an hour. I gotta start cooking and stuff like that in a little bit. So the majority of those that did vote said yes, they did want to come on and chat about Miss Jazzy and her most recent shenanigans. I do have a few opinions. I broke my nail, y'all. I do have a few opinions on what I saw. And she did also recently come and do another video trying to explain away what happened, right? There were a few people who did vote no on my poll. So for those that are kind of just like, I don't really care to hear nothing about Jazzy, feel free to skip this video. No hard feelings. Still love y'all. Catch me in the next video that does pique your interest. But yeah, Miss Jazzy, before I even really go too deep into my thoughts and opinions on the subject, I want to say low-key, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like there might be some trolling going on. Like, she will do anything for attention. She has proven that whether it's positive attention, negative attention, she does not care. As long as it gets people talking about her, she's all for it, right? So I try to keep that in mind because I know how she is. I know, you know what I'm saying? She likes any attention as long as it gets people talking about her. Oh, hey, TMR. Hey, look at you in my chat. Shout out to TMR. Thanks again for that shout out. Appreciate it. I tried to thank you on one of your videos, but it deleted my comment like immediately. So I was like, well, dang. But YouTube has been deleting stuff, so whatever. Hey girl, you're back. Oh, did it, Keisha? That's what's up. To text you, and then so that's what's up. I'm excited. Did you open it up? I know it's cute. I know it's cute. That's what's up. But yeah, TMI, I did try to just thank you again, and YouTube deleted my thing. So, but anyway, but back to Jazzy, okay? And the fact that I low-key think there might be some trollation going on here. I'm just kind of like, I don't know, but I know she came out with another video and tried to explain, everything away. And it's like, you know what, Jazz, yes, she does stay trolling TMR, and it's kind of like side-eye. That's why I kind of just be like, I don't know, because I know you're trolling, but at the same time, some stuff you just shouldn't play about. Some stuff you just should not be like, ooh, let me go ahead and do this. No, girl, I just can't. Yes, it is. You already know. I'll shoot him around. Hey, I'm excited, Keisha. Can't wait to get my bag. Thanks, Keisha. You're the best. And I'm glad you're here because you're like my only mod. Hey, Southside. There she go. Hey, girl. Glad you caught me. But anyway, the whole bath bomb thing, I'll just dive right into it. The whole bath bomb thing, exactly. Everything that goes on in your house doesn't need to be. It doesn't. It really doesn't. And then with it being something as serious as that, like, you're really willing and okay with something like that being spread about. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some stuff you just don't play about. And I just don't understand why they're okay with trolling to the extent of CPS having to be called and involved and things like that. Now, I'm not saying CPS was called because of the bath bomb thing. Jazz has many reasons for CPS to have been called throughout her history here on YouTube. Again, for those who are new to Jazz, go look up My Shabby Life. Like, there's a whole compilation. Like, everything is right there for you. And shout out to My Shabby Life because I see they're back on the scene. I was like, okay, Shabby, they back. Like, thank you. Because there are new people who don't know Jazz's history. They don't know, you know what I'm saying, what she's come from, and you know how things were in the beginning days. The bath bomb thing. Did you, TMR? Okay, so this is what happened, right? She did a video, I think it was a live, and she was sitting there holding a baby, which is her prop. I'm sorry, that baby is a prop, and can somebody please tell her to hold that child's head? Anyway, okay, so she's sitting there holding the baby. Chris comes, takes the baby, walks off. She then had like a pack of bath bombs. One of her daughters, whether it was Kaylin or Maya, I'm not sure which daughter, but one of her daughters were in the bathroom, in the bathtub. She gives Chris the bath bomb and says, here, give this to whichever daughter was in the bathtub. And when people saw that, they was like, ma'am, excuse me, what? Why are you giving that man who is not her father the bath bomb to go give to her while she's in the bathtub naked? Like, is there something wrong with her? Is there something wrong with her? Yes, she was propping him up to distract us from what? Yes, yes. That baby is a prop. That baby is a prop. And I just can't. And again, can you hold that child's head? He don't got no neck muscles yet, sweetie. That's a newborn baby. I cringe. I cringe every time I see her holding that baby because his head and neck just be, and it's like, come on, Jazz. This is your 5th child. Yes, she did, Keisha. She handed him the bath bomb and said, here, and he walked off towards the bathroom. So everyone had a fit. Not everyone, but you know, a lot of people in her comments had a fit, and people made videos about it like, sis, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And then they were also commenting on the fact that Chris is so comfortable sitting that girl on his lap. Now listen, okay, with this whole lap thing too, we have to be real here, okay? We're all adults, especially all of us women and men too. Like, you know, if there are men out there watching this, you know what I'm saying? Like, they can be real enough to admit the fact that, okay, some stuff, nah. Jazz is a Special Olympics participant who lives independently. Her mom is her advocate, girl. So this lap thing, we've seen on video where he's picked her up and put her on her lap. Some people don't play about that lap stuff, okay? And this is why. All right, so men, there's a reason why their lower parts are called, we reference it as a second head. It has a mind of its own. So we're adults here, right? Okay, there are times where that thing can wake up involuntarily without even, any kind of sexual thought. Like, if you sit a child on or near that area, it very well may react to that. Not even with him having nasty thoughts, but because it reacts, okay? The only thing sitting on my husband's lap is my butt, not my child, not a child, not nobody else. Because if my daughter is sitting on my husband's lap and just involuntarily, without even his intention, that thing moves, I'm ready to cut it off. Just my thought process immediately is going to be, I know I didn't just see a reaction to this girl sit on his lap. Now I'm ready to kill somebody because, my mind is going to go to predator. You know what I'm saying? That's not even always the case. That thing has a mind of its own. That's why you don't play with certain stuff. Do not sit no little girl on no man's lap, even if it's the father. Like, there's just rules, guys. There's rules to this. Unless you're sitting on the very top knee, the tip of your knee, no further down than that. Period. Father or not, but especially when that's not her dad. Oh my God. I worked for an agency man in my 20s, and my clients, 25, 3 kids, fathers, unknown, super promiscuous family put her in residence for control. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It do be like that. I bet if Philip wasn't in jail, Philip was a little cray-cray, you know what I'm saying? He was very like, hipster, trying to give Philip a reason to go back to jail, so he ain't got, us didn't have right. It doesn't have a conscience all the time, Lady Leo. It don't. Them things They have a mind of their own, even if it's not intentional. And we, as women, we know that. Like, we know that. So how do you allow this man to put your daughter on his lap? Now, I'm not saying he's had any reactions. I'm not accusing that man of getting, excited or none of that. All I'm saying is that's a real thing. And as a mother, you need to protect your daughter from those type of situations. Even if his mind isn't going to a nasty place, that's uncomfortable, period. Period. You know what I'm saying? It don't take much for them things to react sometimes. It can do it all on its own. It don't even need no help sometimes. We as adults, and we know that, right? We know that. We know that. So then you put a child on his lap. What if it wakes up in that moment that you sat that child on his lap? No, Jasmine, no. Don't even put her nowhere near his lap. The only person on somebody's lap is me, not my child, not my niece's, nobody. Don't need to be on no man's lap. And there are men out there who teach their daughters this. You don't sit on no man's lap. And they ain't putting their own daughter on theirs. What? But nope, Jasmine lets that happen. She lets Chris, pick the girl up and put her on his knee or whatever. I'm not saying she be all the way in the center. Okay, I'm not trying to say that. I'm just saying that's close enough for me. You don't need to be on his knee, his lap, nowhere near it. You don't. What for what? But then back to the bath bomb thing, okay? Everybody got upset because they saw what she did. She comes on, then there was, I don't know, TMR, if you saw the video where she came on acting, I want to say I was in your chat when you were playing that video. I want to say where she was acting all, big bad Jazz. Oh, y'all come say something to my face. Y'all catch these hands. She did all that. And mad because CPS, was called. She don't need, right? Like, period. She does not need to be on that man's lap at all. And I don't understand why that's not, like, that. Does that not go without saying? You have to be told not to allow your daughter to sit on some man's lap. If I see my boyfriend putting my daughter on his lap, oh, she's getting up. She's getting up. Period. And I'm gonna look at him like, don't do that. We don't do that around here. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Just don't do that. I'm not saying you're a perv. I'm just saying I don't play those kind of games. And that's all there is to it. That's it. Protect your children. Jasmine, when are you going to... So anyway, she came on, last night, like you said, TMR, she came on and, was all hype and buck and, oh, y'all have no life. Y'all calling CPS on me. Okay, so for those that are familiar with CPS and all of that, okay, how does she know CPS was called on her if they didn't show up to her door? How would she know that? And then she's acting like her mother was the one called. So they're going to call your mom in regards to you. I didn't know they did house calls. I thought they showed up. If there's a issue, if there's something that needs to be investigated, why would they call you, which gives you a heads up to go ahead and try to make things appear to be on the up and up, right? I didn't think they gave calls. So the whole, oh, they called, my mind, and if they call me, I'm gonna fuss them out. Girl, you ain't cussing nobody out. Can you please stop doing any and everything just for the sake of people coming on here and commenting on it? They don't call you. I didn't think so, Lady Leo. Texas CPS is highly, obviously, because we see how the heck, all the stuff she's brought onto YouTube, and we've seen CPS come to her door on camera while she might have been live or whatever. So we know CPS knows all about Miss Jazz. They have a file on her. And she still just don't get it. 5 kids in, y'all. She still just don't get it. And I just don't think she's going to get it. She's not. Unless someone on YouTube, because they do not call, they show up to catch it. Right. That's what I thought. So that's why I'm like, she's trolling, she's lying. maybe she's mad because I know people were, probably commenting saying, "Oh, I'm calling CPS. Oh, I'm calling." Like, she may have seen people say that, but to make it seem like, "Oh yeah, they called and they called my mom, and and she's so upset and this, that, and the third." They call you? Since when do they call you? Like, huh? Girl, if you're going to lie, can you please just lie better? Please? So we don't immediately see through your BS? Like, come on now. The last worker she recorded saw her open locked door with twins in the dark and did not. Really? Southside Butterfly. Are you serious? Yeah, because those locked doors was enough that they should have did something about. You can't be locking your, like, come on now, Jasmine. And then she tries, "I'm doing my best." This is not your best, Jasmine. I don't want to hear that no more. I need her to stop titling her videos "doing my best." She needs to stop saying she's doing her best. This is not your best. You can absolutely do better. You choose not to for whatever reason. And it's a sad shame. Them kids deserve better. Them kids deserve better. She does lie constantly. She really does. And then, "Oh, I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna do," and then her subscribers. Come on, y'all. Y'all need to stop going with the flow of her BS and in her comments talking about, "Oh, you're doing good, Jasmine. Keep up the good work. Don't pay them no mind." Where is she doing good at? Her kids are constantly hungry because she underfeeds them. There's no reason for a newborn baby to be hungry, but we already saw that and talked about that. There's no reason for these things. None. She told her panel people she's She's leaving the Black community. Nobody will have her. What a joke. What is she talking? Oh, she's leaving the Black community? Then bye. Jasmine, please. It's like the people saying that are definitely, yeah, they are. Or they're just as bad as she is. They're just as trifling as her. Like, that's the only explanation that I can come up with. Because they do say what? Birds of a feather. Oh, okay. So it's ridiculous. It's like, how do y'all not care? Like, I get that, look, we don't know these people in real life, okay? Her children are her children, right? But how can y'all, those that just kind of condone and what go along with the BS and stick up for her and, "Oh, don't mom shame," and this, that, and third. What about those kids? Like, nobody cares enough about the kids to say, "Jasmine, you need to get it together for them kids." Forget her. She's the one failing those children. So why I'm gonna sit here and kiss your butt and try to make you feel so much better and so good about what? About doing a poor job with your children? No, I'm not kissing your butt. I don't care nothing about your feelings. Okay, what you need to do is get it together and do better for them kids. She's a mom that if something happens to one of her daughters, she's a type that will sit there and say, "Oh, no, that didn't happen." Yes, it did happen, and it happened under your watch. You're to blame for whatever abuse that may potentially come upon those kids because of who the heck you're bringing in your home. You're to blame. Period. You're to blame. Gloria Williams is an example of the evil mothers can do. I don't know how she was raised. I don't know what kind of mother her mother was to Jasmine. It makes me wonder. Like, I am who I am because of the mother that I had that raised me, or have that raised me. My mother instilled things, these things of virtue and everything in me. Okay, she exposed me to. My mother was very protective. My mom did not play. Do y'all hear me? She didn't play, and she still don't to this day. My mom would throw hands over me. You hear me? Stephanie cray cray. She don't play about her kids. It don't matter how old we are. That woman don't play. So it just makes me wonder. It's just kind of like, what kind of moms did these women have? And not to put all blame on the moms, because these women are grown. Because Senior Leo don't play again. Period, Lady Leo. Period. My mother was... She cracked, she don't play. And everybody, it's funny because growing up, everyone knew, that was her reputation. Everyone knew Steffi don't play about her kids. That's what they would say about her. She don't play about her kids. My mother was very protective of us because of she wasn't protected growing up. So when she had kids, oh no. Nothing was going on. Nothing. My mom did not play that. Period. Protecting us was her number one priority. Doing right by us was her number one priority. Why? Because she brought us here. So how you gonna bring us into this world and toss us to the side like, forget them kids. Like, what? And that's just, I don't know. Jasmine needs to take some parenting classes. She really does. Like, she does. Because she is a follower, right? People on YouTube, she has at least changed up her appearance based on YouTube. Now, when the cameras are off, who knows? And she better not walk in and catch you sick. Girl, at all. My mother would have a fit. And my brothers as well. They are very protective of me too. They ain't play that nonsense. They ain't put some clothes on. Don't you walk around the house half naked and there's people here, especially if it's a man or even just them. You dress yourself accordingly. Okay, you carry yourself accordingly. You don't just be out here all willy-nilly like loose and you just don't do any old thing. Act like you have some sense. Act like somebody raised you. You know black women don't like to be embarrassed. You ain't gonna be out there acting all crazy, making me look bad. Oh, no, you're not. No, you're not. Make it look like you ain't raised right. I am still a reflection of my mother to this day, and I am 33 years old. Okay. I still will not just be out there doing and I can, and I'm grown, but I still won't because I was raised right. I have some sense in my head. You ain't gonna catch me out here going but so far, doing but so much. Because if it were to happen to come across my mom, she gonna be like, who do you think you are? Don't have me out here looking like you wasn't raised right. I would never embarrass my mother to go so far and to do certain. I would never embarrass my mother like that. She blood, sweat, and tears, okay? Blood, sweat, and tears to raise me and my brothers by herself. I would never embarrass her. The way that these women got they mom, like they so out there. We looking at they moms like, bro, what's up with y'all? You know what I'm saying? We looking at they mamas sideways. Like, No, not me. It wouldn't be me. But anyway, I need them to do better. I need them to it can't be this important to go viral or to be talked about on YouTube. It cannot be this important to the point that you're willing to be viewed as such a piss poor mother. And you're all right with it as long as it has people talking about you. That is, like, there has to be a low that you're not willing to go. And I feel as though one of them lows that you're not willing to go below is when it comes to your children and how you parent them. You should not be okay with people being able to say, dang, yo, her mothering, like she needs, that should not sit well with you. That should not sit well with you. Not when it comes to that. Because them kids are your responsibility. It is your job. It is your duty. You had them. How dare you put them in danger? How dare you push them off to the side like they're not a priority? How dare you act like they're just some prop? Because that's what it gives with them two. Their kids are props for YouTube. I wish Jasmine's kids had a Gerard to go to. Philip's locked up with his pimping behind. The TikTok moms got in the arse about the melatonin, yup, and that baby. She ran scared. They called CPS, or at least I think people were threatening to call CPS. And then she came on here and fronted like, oh, everyone's calling CPS. Listen, CPS ain't gonna call you and say, hey, we got a call. So you're lying. You're lying and you're trolling because you wanted that to be content. So you can come on here all upset and fussing at people. You're lying, okay? Now somebody need to call based on your negligence, but I don't know that somebody did. And we're not stupid. So stop playing with our intelligence. We're not the ones that are slow. And I'm not even trying to be, hey, hello. I'm not even trying to be like mean or nasty, but y'all need some tough love. Y'all need somebody to kick y'all in y'all butts and tell y'all what y'all need to hear, not what y'all want to hear. Because y'all followers are telling y'all what y'all want to hear. And what y'all want to hear is going to cause y'all to lose everything. Ask your friend Liv. She lost everything. And still on here acting like, you know what I'm saying? I just watched my shop. Thank you, hello. I told my shabby life put it all together. And if you were new and you didn't know the history, there you go. It broke my heart when I first saw it months back or last year or whenever it was. It's pitiful. And that's when I lost any respect for her. I have none. Nope, none. Hi, those kids had a big plate of food. I bet they did, Deuce and DeMarcus' mom. I bet they did, because she's tired of people sitting there saying how she underfeeds them kids. There's no reason for them people, very awful, hello. There's no reason for your children to constantly coming to you saying how hungry they. There are so many videos of her kids, mommy, I'm hungry, and her butt sitting there feeding her face, and then get so frustrated at them saying you just ate. Well, Jasmine, obviously they did not eat enough. Stop underfeeding your children. That's not okay. That's not okay. What's wrong with you? They're hungry. Feed them more then. Feed them more. They're not birds. What's wrong? What is wrong? No, but the black eyes, oh my God, that pissed me off every time she lied. Yes, every time. Every time. But yes, the black eyes. Her, Amaya, I believe was the second daughter, she always was injured and bruised. She had black eyes on both eyes, and I don't know, I said this once before, I feel as though it may have been from Kaylin, the oldest daughter, because Kaylin was always forced to take care of those kids. And I think that maybe Kaylin was getting frustrated with always being forced to take care and raise those kids, that she may have taken it out on them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she might have threw something. Like, I think she took her frustration out on the fact, I really do think so. Thank God Philip went to jail, because if not, those kids would be in a very bad situation. Yeah, Philip was a mess. The way he talked to them kids, how he would cuss them out, and just, it's like, come on, bro. Especially the girls. These are girls. Like, you got to be soft and patient and kind with us. You over here cussing at them, and Jazz would just sit there. She would just sit there eating most of the time. You don't hear this man talking to your daughters like that. I don't care if that's their father. Don't talk to my kids like that. We would have had a problem. Choking that little girl in the grocery store. So apparently food stamps for Texas family, if 6 max income, $4,826 per month she gets in food stamps. What? And got the nerve to act like she can't properly feed her kids, and she's getting that much money in food stamps? Why would someone underfeed their children on purpose? There's something going on with her. I don't know if she was underfed. I don't know if they weren't able to afford food growing up. There's something deeper. There's something psychological going on with her and food, that she treats them like, it's weird. It's weird. No food in her house. Gee, my husband love for $500. Right. And she's getting $4,000, but underfeeds those kids. Now, for food stamps, can you buy I don't know, I've never had kids, but at least not yet. But can you buy formula with food stamps, or is that a WIC thing? But regardless, there's no reason that woman don't got money. Why? Because she's spending everybody else's money. Oh, that's the income you can have. Oh, okay, okay, my bad. My black butterfly. I got you. But she's selling those stamps, and yes, okay. So I don't know. I don't know what her problem is. Like, there's just no reason. There's no excuse. But she can't keep crying broke when her subscribers fund her entire lifestyle. All she has to do is come on here and mention wanting something, and the next thing you know, they buy it. So, sweetie, you just come on. You're not broke. You're not broke. You're not. I believe you can buy anything food. Okay, okay. No, she gets about 1,300 in SNAP, but you're still eligible up to income if 4,800. Okay, so that's the cutoff. If you make that or below, you're eligible. Okay. Well, I wonder how much she makes on YouTube. I wonder how much she makes. But regardless, all she gotta do is come on here and dry beg, and then her subscribers will make sure she got it. So it's just, it makes no sense. I don't think it was I didn't have any money to get formula. I just think it was neglect and laziness. She knew when she cracked open that last can of formula that was it. She knew that was that last can. And at the minute that she opened up that last can, she should have found her way to the store, or there are way too many delivery service apps out there. There's too many. There's too many. I understand her card might be, out of commission right now, but there's too many options that you have to order some groceries online and have it delivered to your front door. There's too many options. So I don't want to hear it. Like, I don't want to hear it. Her prescription pill addiction got her. Oh, is that what it is, Black Butterfly? Another baby to mistreat. Exactly. Hello. She was mad at Chrissy for going on Reactors channels and Jazz on the pen last night with her goofy support. Yeah, she's so monkey see, monkey do. She's monkey see, monkey do. It just doesn't make any sense. She shouldn't have ever been. That's what I'm saying, Lady Leo. How did you get down to your last can? But even still, the minute you crack that last can open, oh, let me go ahead and stock up. No, Lady Leo, what does she do? She uses that entire last can. Her baby gets to the point where he's starving, and she has to find a way to rush to the store, cracks open a bottle and had to give it to him right then and there. Because who knows how long it was since the last time that baby even ate. He's a newborn. They have to eat every couple of hours. Like, their metabolism is like this. And who knows how long you went without feeding him before you hurried up and scurried your dumb behind to the store to get some more formula. Pissed me off. What y'all say? She shouldn't write. Cash App is taxable income beyond 600. Yep. Yes, Lady Leo, I would have went exactly as soon as she got down to that last can. If not sooner. But I'll at least give you that. I will at least give you that. As soon as you got opened up that last can, why didn't you order some more? There are so many apps where you can order stuff to your door. But your baby was so hungry by the time that you went, you had to hurry up. 6 a.m. too. So she probably last fed him the night. Right. And this whole melatonin stuff. Why are you constantly giving your kids melatonin? And then, if it was illegal, it wouldn't be sold in the store. Listen, nobody said it's illegal, but you mean to tell me it's doctor approved or recommended to give a newborn? You're already doping up your newborn baby? All newborns do is eat and sleep anyway. If you put the boy down, you always got him in your, put the boy down. Let him go to sleep. Then you wouldn't be over here feeling like you always gotta dope somebody the heck up. Did you see she had the infusion? Yes, and then tried to explain that away. I graduated medical school. Melatonin, right? It can be like, why is that, your crutch? You use that way too much. Them kids don't got no sleep problem like that. They don't. You just don't have them on a schedule. There ain't no reason that you're constantly leaning on melatonin. Like, we've been seeing that for years in her videos. It don't make no sense. Jesus. Yeah, it gets dangerous. She keeps doing, yep, her kids don't have PCPs. They only get medical, yeah, and go to the ER, right? Wait a minute, I don't watch the girl, but she yeah, girl. The infuser could catch on fire. She doesn't want to be bothered. Yeah, she doesn't want to be bothered with them kids, but then keeps having them. They're props, guys. They're props and they're benefits. They're benefits. Income tax return, all this money that's been thrown at parents, all of it. No, she didn't give her no. Yeah, I'm so mad right now. She was trying to put him to sleep because he was probably hungry. Right. Hello, please tell her that Legendary could succumb to suds. Right, Black Butterfly. Yes, giving to new baby. What is wrong with her? Yes, benefits. Right. That's their checks, their income, their money. Because, look, she ain't trying to be bothered. She's not. She's not. Her actions say that very loud and clear. She's not trying to be bothered. Them kids are benefits. She rubs the melatonin on his feet too. We saw her. And like all newborns do is sleep and eat and poop. That's all they do. They're boring. Like, I've been around plenty of newborns. It's kind of just like, well, dang, all I do is sleep. Like, you want to play, you want to interact, but they're sleeping all the time because he's a brand new baby. So what's the melatonin for? All he should be doing is sleeping. We can all see this, but CPS can't write. Melatonin also causes other issues if you're taking it every day, all day. I bet. And I know it wasn't doctor prescribed. She's just going off of the fact that it's sold in stores over the counter. So obviously it's safe. Because if it wasn't, it wouldn't be sold in the stores over the counter. That's her mentality. That's how she's justifying this. Those children do not have sleep problems. What they have is a lack of a schedule. Put them kids to bed, same time, every night. Turn the TVs off. Turn them stupid lights off and let them fall asleep naturally. Even if they just lay there until they doze off, who cares? Why do you have to give them something? They're gonna fall asleep. CPS don't care because the proof right there in front of them. Exactly. I had saw somebody comment, and I think the person that commented like works for CPS and said something about, we see what we got, we see her, we see what's going on, da 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 da. Now who knows what's gonna come of it? Like, who knows? But CPS is still messed up. Those kids are getting a meal. Those kids are getting a meal. They are cared for because those kids. Right. Like CPS, it shouldn't be that way where it's like they have to be super abused in order for them to step in. I'm sorry, but underfeeding a child is neglect and abuse. Okay? Period. I'm sure they're all underweight. Tequila is sold in the store too, but I don't need, thank you. Are you giving that to your kids? It's sold in the store. It's legal for you to buy it, right? Stupid. Where'd the comments go? Lies. I used to take Zantac since 1990. It recently was taken off the shelves. It's dangerous. She trusts FDA. Look, yeah, right, Harrison. Yep, that was Cap. Yeah, she's ridiculous. And then everybody in her chat, oh, I've used melatonin for my kids before, but I doubt you use it every single daggone day. And stop being so darn lazy and get your kids on a schedule. Maybe. She don't take them kids nowhere. Take them out the house. Let them burn off some energy. Them kids are stuck in the house all day, every day. Take them to the park. Let them run. Let them, you know what I'm saying? So by the end of the night, they're tired and ready to go the heck to sleep. No. On a newborn baby. Yes. It makes no sense. Hello. It makes no sense. That baby is a brand new baby and you're already... all they do is sleep. Like, I don't understand. Do you want him unconscious? All newborns do is sleep. Sleep, eat, poop. Sleep, eat, poop. But she always got that baby in her arms with his head flopping all over the place, don't support that baby neck, so she don't let him sleep. Put that baby down. Put him down. He's not a toy. He's not a prop. We see him. We know he's there. Put that. Did y'all see where she picked the daggone newborn up by its arms? Oh my God. Oh my God. Put the baby on a schedule, right? Her kids are all like zombies because of that melatonin, exactly. That's why TikTok got on her, yep. She showed the melatonin for Legendary, and good. I'm glad they did. I'm glad they got in her butt, because her YouTube people just be gassing her head up. Oh, you're doing a great job. Great job? Where? Where? She is, yeah, she, hello, it's ridiculous. It's bad. It's bad. And she, is that why they have developmental delays? Hello. I would wonder, because they definitely do. TikTok did what to her? Jazz, if you see this, call Olivia and get some advice. What kind of advice? Of what not to do? Of how not to lose your kids? Because she can't give that advice. She lost all three of hers. So what advice is Olivia giving? I'm just wondering. And then people are saying maybe Liv called, they're saying maybe Liv called CPS on her because, you know, you would have to know where she lives, right? And Liv was just at her house. And I'm like, Lord, I don't put nothing past nobody. That's for daggone sure, especially not her. TikTok comments is where the CPS starts are made on that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad TikTok, you know, they're not brainwashed, at least not yet, by her, the way that her YouTube subscribers are brainwashed by her. And it just, I don't get it, y'all. I don't get it. I don't understand. Especially all the people that are in her chat or her subscribers that are mothers. Why do they sympathize with her? Why do they give her such grace? Why do they, you know, just kind of smooth over all of her mistakes? And I get everyone makes them, but she's 5 children in. Some of this stuff is unacceptable, and it just makes no sense. Liv has a jealous, envious heart. Yes, Liv is ridiculous. I saw a clip of her, you know, yes, Black Butterfly, go back and look at old videos. She would lay them on their backs, bottle feed them on backs. Babies, at almost a year need food for the brains to grow. Those kids are like that. No food. TikTok protects the kids, right? They know these for the, yes. And that's how her subscribers should be doing the same thing. They should be calling her out for her BS. Somebody needs to speak up for them kids, right? Screw her. Somebody needs to speak up for them kids. Somebody. And her subscribers don't. Oh, just ignore the haters. Ignore the negative comments. You're doing the best you can. You're doing a good job. What? Y'all don't care nothing about them kids if that's the kind of stuff y'all saying to that woman who clearly needs parenting classes. She needs parenting classes. And that's just the reality of it. It doesn't make any sense that 5 kids in she needs, but she does. She really does. Oh my. The governor gives them over 900 before the pandemic. A baby at 1 year old needs food, not a bottle for dinner, right? It's the laziness. She does the bare minimum. The bare minimum. But after a lot of people got on her over the My Shabby Life videos back when that first dropped, then she started to front for the camera and make it seem like, you know, she's cleaning up her act, she's doing better, she's making improvements and all of that. But that very well may have just been for the cameras, period. I saw her give them bottles for dinner, the twins. Yeah, she needs an ongoing caseworker to follow her and them kids closely. Absolutely, Southside Butterfly, period. She needs someone that is checking in on them kids to make sure she's doing what she needs to be doing for those children. Somebody has to be there for those kids. Someone. Yes, there are mothers out there who are way worse, but that's not an excuse to give you a pass because, well, at least I don't do this, 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 and this. At least my kids aren't this, 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 and this. We're not comparing, but we're saying you need to do better for the kids that you do have. You come up on YouTube and you show such poor effort to what you're doing for your kids. It's so bare minimum. Then Hipster came along and started getting drunk and high daily, right? And then she uses Chris as her mouthpiece. She loves when he comes on and cusses everybody out as if he has room to cuss anybody out. Sir, come on. Yes, but you see those twins? They are so delayed because of the food they didn't get. Yeah, they absolutely are. Hello. They absolutely are. If she had a caseworker, those kids would probably gain weight. Yeah. They deserve better. They deserve better. Her my best isn't good enough. The YSA slogan is see something, say something, so we did. Exactly. I don't know if her mother is doing anything, what her mother may be doing. But from what we see, it's just no. Nope. Them kids deserve better. It's sad. It makes me sad when I see certain stuff for the kids because it's not their fault. They didn't ask for this. They didn't ask for her. We say something and CPS doesn't do anything. Yeah, and unfortunately that too, but I have a feeling because a lot of people are upset with Jasmine's most recent actions, with the bath bomb, with the formula and stuff like that. A lot of people are upset, and I think a lot of people are calling. So it's gonna raise some flags. Like, why did she show us a video of just water in her fridge? Then we're the haters. Like, yes. Everything's for clout. Even the therapist gets recorded for it. Yes. That's just so she's like, oh, see, I am doing better. See, I got the kids, in therapy. And see, like everything is for show. All of it. Everything. Look, I went grocery shopping. See, look at the food. Oh, see, look, I got this, or I'm doing this, or ooh, we're outside. Like, whatever people come on and criticize her about, you eventually see it in her videos. Just to say, oh, look, see, that's all. It ain't real. People have to call the Austin main number and stop calling that. Oh, so is the hotline, is that the number that was placed in the video on, what's the guy's name? Mike something. I think it was Deuce's and DeMarcus's mom who was saying to check him out. I went over and checked him out, and I saw he had a number. Is that the hotline or is that the Austin number? If that's what you're talking about, Black Butterfly. And Black Butterfly, are you the same Black Butterfly to be over in the beef section? Sector, I mean, like you be on Reed's chat, and every time you come in, she's like, Black Butterfly. I think that's so cute. So if that's you, I'll be seeing you over there, because I'll be over in the beef sector too. I bounce between the beef sector and this trifling mommy sector. She lied to our faces and said, Chris did not go into that bathroom. Why not send one of the girls? Exactly. Why not get your lazy butt up? Just like a client eager to please for verbal praise. Me too. Why not get your butt up and take it to your own daughter? Stop handing stuff off to everybody else. It ain't his responsibility, nor is it your daughters, your other kids. Hey girl, I have to go. Lady Leo, you still in here? So hold down the fort as a mom. All right, Keish, thanks for coming in. Shout out to Keish and Lady Leo, my two mods. Oh, okay, I thought that was yours. I think that's the same Black Butterfly. I stay seeing you over in Reed's chat. I love when she sings your name. That's how I know it, because every time you come in, Black Butterfly. Anyway, cool, Lady Leo. Yeah, Lady Leo's a rider. She sticks by my side. Okay, so yeah, Deuce and DeMarcus. I saw one of the videos. And wait, did Black Butterfly say whether that was the hotline number or if that was the Austin number? Anyway, I saw a quick rear back then. Right. It was that simple. You don't hand it to some man who'll give it to your naked daughter. And they're going to say, oh, I went back and I watched the video. Girl, you didn't have to go back and watch nothing. You know you gave him that bath bomb. Like, what the heck? Hey, Mary. What's up, girl? Mary Blue in the building. But you knew you gave that man that bath bomb. You didn't have to go back and watch the video to remember you gave him some daggone bath bomb. Like, can she please stop? I just can't. I can't. She got mad because everybody called her out on it. So yeah, let me go back and make a video and address it. And I ain't gonna address it no more. Girl, shut up. Please. We're tired of hearing the nonsense. Lord. She would not believe her daughter if she took. That's what I said earlier. Deuces and DeMarcus's mom. She's the type of mom that let something happen to her daughters and she come back and tell her, oh, mom, this happened, that happened. She gonna be like, no, it didn't. No, it didn't. So it's just like, she's trash, y'all. But yet you the one putting your daughters in that position by having that man doing stuff that he ain't got no business doing in the first place. You get up and give your daughter the bath bomb. Don't let that girl sit on that man's lap. What's wrong with you? Guys, anyway, those women on her panel side-eyeing her. Yeah, no one believed Jazz. That entire panel was a struggle. Yup, a whole airhead. It don't even make no daggone sense. Y'all, it don't make no sense. The Austin number is 512. The hotline is 800. Do you know the Austin number, Black Butterfly? Because you could drop it in the chat. I'll pin it. Shoot. Yes, Tiara knew she was lying. They know she's trifling. I'm sure they do. Right, Mary? Yep. It's the frustration. Girl. Lady Leo, girl. Woo! I can't. Like, yes, Precious. Yes. You can file reports online, too. Oh, okay. I guess Black Butterfly is saying people were calling the wrong number. Or maybe, whatever number, because there was the number that was put out, an 800 number that Mike and something, King Mike, whatever, his channel, he put it out on a lot of his videos, like, for people to call. So I really think, like, a lot of people are going to call, and something will come of it. Even if they just open a case back up. You feel me? Yes, Mary Blue, and drop video links too. So, people are mad. People are not. Jazz was too excited at Walmart with the melatonin. Yeah, Mary. We just got done talking about that melatonin mess. Like, I dropped it, but see, YouTube's getting on my nerves. Try putting it all together. Don't put no spaces. See if that tricks them. Yeah, we just got done talking about the melatonin mess, Mary Blue, and no, like, there's no reason that you're giving a newborn baby, rubbing whatever oil on his feet, or your kids. Put them on a schedule. Take them outside the daggone house for a change. Let them run around and burn off some energy for a change, right? Like, regular stuff. No, you sit up in the house all day, every day, and then wonder the heck why they can't sleep. Them kids don't got no sleep problems. They have a mother problem. That's it. That's it. You're the problem, Jazz, not them. You don't do nothing with them. Let them run off some of that energy. It's also a petition out against Jazz with 1,250 signatures. We need 1,500. Oh, it'll get to that 1,500. Oh, it sure will. So anybody in this chat right now or watching this video, if y'all interested, I don't know where the petition is. Maybe somebody can drop that information too. But yeah, they're calling the hotline. In order to get to the worker supervisor to express the urgency, the hotline lady allowed her to unlock the twins from a dark room. What, the CPS lady? The fact that she had locks on them doors at all and nothing came of it. You know what I'm saying? Like they just think, well, the kids aren't being physically or sexually abused, so we can't do nothing. And really, that kind of what it boils down to. But I feel as though if they all of a sudden get bombarded with concerns with everyone who's calling and things like that, they're gonna have to look into it and investigate. Now they probably still ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me try to pin this. Let me see if it'll let me pin it. Oh dang, I can't pin it. Let me see. Dang, where'd it go? I thought you could pin. Put user. I thought you could pin in the can you pin? A lot of y'all are mods. Aren't you able to pin a comment? Remove, put, hide, add. That's weird. Dang, 'cause I want people to see that number. Yeah, drop the link for the petition if you have it. Who was the one that mentioned that petition? Deuce and DeMarcus' mom. If you happen to have it, you know what I'm saying? And what y'all could also do is in the comment section of this of the video itself, not in the live chat, but like comment later, leave that number and not pin, but drop the link in the comment section of this actual video so people can see it when they come back to watch the replay. The last time Jazz got on here showing her release letter from CPS, yeah. Yep. Who knows what's gonna come of it? But it's just the fact that people ain't playing with her. So, you know, Texas dropped the ball on several children who ended up dead on their watch. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all could have did something. Y'all need to stop acting like the only reason to remove a child from a home is severe physical and sexual abuse. Anything other than that, you're like, oh, well, they live in a nice, clean home, a nice area. And, you know, y'all are focusing on the wrong things. No one said the kids are living in squalor, but their mother is not doing a good job for them. The melatonin will get her in trouble with that new baby. Good. The link is not hyperlinked, Lord. I guess, okay, got you. Yeah, I guess still try to drop it on, just put it in the comment section of the video, not in the live chat, but after the fact. And people can just they have to type it in, they can type it in. But we appreciate the information, Black Butterfly and Deuce's DeMarcus' mom. So, you know, people can see this later on and yeah. Cali is it bad in Cali too? Yeah, thank you, ladies. I mean, honestly, CPS, back home in PA, same thing. You know, I know about some where they are living in squalor, houses disgusting, kids fending for themselves, CPS folder case on them kids thicker than my head, and them kids still aren't removed from the home. So it's frustrating. It's frustrating, and it makes you feel like, you know, but all you can do is try. They say they're short-staffed, and that seems to be like I'm not saying they're not, but that's like the go-to excuse. Like, you know, CPS is they're overworked. The caseworkers are overworked. They have too many people per caseworker and things of that nature. But it's just like, come on. And Florida, they get lost and murdered. And oh my God, it's terrible. Gloria Williams allowed her boyfriend to kill one of her kids. The kids were left in an apartment living alone for over a year. The kid was dead. Wow. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It makes no sense. You know, and it just, if only everyone had a Gerard as the father of, you know, these neglectful mothers' kids. They can just take the kids and they'd be better off. It's just ridiculous. Black, I read that whole story. Yeah, that's just sad. I heard about that case. Over 7 months. That's pitiful. That's pitiful. That's pitiful. Just disgusting. And there's so many stories, like, just tragic. There's so many tragic stories involving children. And it's just, it's sickening. It's sickening. But let's just pray for them kids, y'all. In order for us to change the face of foster care, we have to get involved. We need more decent, loving foster families. Exactly. That as well. Very sad. Absolutely, Black Butterfly. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree with that. I do. I can't. I can't. And it's just, I don't know. It's how are they so comfortable coming on camera, just kind of showing certain stuff, and then, pissed off and cussing everybody out when people have opinions that are in the best interest of the children, that will only benefit the children. Yes, Liv's kid, they really are Black Butterfly. They're blessed and lucky. Like, I'm so happy for those kids. I'm so happy that they are in a better place, that they're being cared for, they're being loved, supported, raised, able to just be children and happy. Like, I'm so very happy for them. But the neighbors were feeding them, but nobody blew the whistle. See, and also cursed with a mother like her, though. Yeah. Yeah. It's sad. It's sad. It's heartbreaking. But, I mean, for the sake of Liv's kids, at least they got out and they're in a better place. Now, for Jasmine's kids, she don't got no Gerard. All right, her baby daddy's in jail for some pimping nonsense, and then there's Chris. So, and Gerard was listening to reggae while picking up his kids from school today. Oh, I'm glad I had a nice mother. I'm blessed I had a great mother myself as well. My mama didn't play that. He was singing. Yeah, he's happy. He is so happy he has his kids, and them kids are so happy to be there. It's just, it warms my heart. It really does. I'm happy for them and him because he was stressed out. He was stressed out behind his kids and their well-being. And I'm just proud of him that he did not stop fighting. It didn't matter what was thrown his way. He had 2 lawyers. He over here flying, here or there to see his kids, to be with them. He did everything that he could do for his children. And in the end, he got them. He got them. Right. So young, but yes, I'm so proud of that Black man. Because that's just not stuff that is pushed to the forefront within our community. You don't see stuff like that. Not that it's not happening, but you don't see enough of it. Gerard got fooled by Olivia through babies. I'm glad he got out of that relationship. It was abuse mentally. Abso-freaking-lutely. Gerard even has his 3-year-old in school and potty trained for the 2nd time. Exactly. They're thriving. They are thriving and they are happy. And it's just so good to see. It's so good to see. They need to stay there with him. He needs to have full physical custody of those children and just allow Liv to have visitation so that they can still have their mother as well. Like I said before, it ain't their fault. It ain't their fault. So she just gets visitation, but he should have full physical custody of those kids going forward, period. It should not be reversed. It should not be it should not be temporary at all. It needs to be put in place that he has them going forward. They are where they need to be. They're thriving, they're happy, they're healthy, they are protected, they are safe, they are loved, they are welcomed. And I'm just very happy for them. I really am. And as far as Jasmine's kids, my heart goes out to them. All we could do is pray for them, guys. And people keep their foot on Jasmine's neck. Keep their foot on her neck. He knocked that stick. He really did. And I couldn't be prouder. I love to see stuff like that. I love to see stuff like that. Period. Jazz, we not stopping. Period. Keep your foot on that girl's neck. Period. Because no, we're not just going, them kids deserve somebody to fight for them, and it ain't her. We on her head, Mary Blue, yes. Web gang, yes, Mary. Web gang, period. All day, every day. Miss me with that, as a woman, if I hear that one more time, I could throw up. with all the women that kept coming with that angle. Oh, we're women. Y'all shouldn't be happy about. I'm very happy them kids are in a better place. Why would I not be happy about that? Screw this woman crap. That's not what's the word? Like criteria enough to get my support just because we're both women. Oh no. It takes way more than the fact that we share the same type of genitals. And no, I need you to be you need to be have some kind of character, some morals, some standards. You need to be actually a good woman and mother to get my support. Cause just because we're both women, that ain't enough. It's not enough. I'm not throwing my support behind you simply on the basis of you're a woman. But you're a trash woman. Why would I support you? Why? I'm not. I support that man who has proven to be worthy of it. That's why I kept coming out speaking up for him, because I was tired of people trying to kick his back in with Olivia. He didn't deserve that. And we're not having no Gerard slander over this way. It won't be accepted. It won't be allowed. It will not be tolerated. You're not going to slander that man when he's the one doing what's best for those children, not her. It is what it is. That clip of Jazz trying to wake up Ava. Wait, I watched an old video of Gerard and Liv. Liv said over 10 times Gerard was a wonderful, yep, father. It was her labor, but yep. We saw him coming home from work tending to them kids when she was the one sitting at home all day. Why is he coming home from work tending to them, giving them baths and doing all that? Why? Now, I'm sure he enjoyed it because he loved his kids, but why? What are you doing? Southside, that clip of Jazz trying to wake up Ava and she wasn't moving pissed me off. Our men love their children. Some are losers, but not all. Yeah, not all. Unfortunately, too many are. Too many are, and the black community, our men need to get it together. I really need them to get it together. I really do. We got to get it together. Did you see that clip of Ava slow to respond waking after taking adult medicine? I didn't see that, and I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't see nothing like that. My dad raised me. There are wonderful black fathers out there. There are, and you guys are so lucky. I wish I could say the same, but unfortunately, you guys are so lucky. But I'm lucky to have a great mother. You know, she really did do the best for us, all by herself. But I wish there would have been a great father in the picture too. You know, that's what we all deserve. But within our community, we're just so broken. We're so broken. Oh my God, that's a whole rant there. I'm not. Mary Blue, it's that dang adult nighttime Robitussin for adults with alcohol in it. That's what she gave her. They will have addiction. Oh my God. Well, in the morning, they will be real drowsy and hard to stay awake or function. No, she did not. As if melatonin wasn't enough. She's just, stay on her neck, y'all. Everybody watching this, stay on her neck. That's it. Stay on her neck. Keep your foot on her neck. All those women that support Liv call Gerard evil. Yep, Stella said Gerard was the wrong man to have kids with. Exactly. Like, wrong where and how? How? Wrong how? Because he got tired of her nonsense and left her? With a small baby, you got to be careful what dosage you are giving. Right, you shouldn't be giving them nothing unless it's medically necessary and instructed and approved by your darn doctor. Jesus. Stella Anna, the judge of men to breed with. She's really not. I appreciate all the reactors sitting on her neck. Thank you, Miss CC. Girl, period. On her neck. Like, we have to. Because this is unacceptable. Somebody got to fight for them kids. Somebody. You know what I'm saying? I don't know them kids, but that don't mean they don't deserve somebody speaking up for the wrongdoing that they're having to endure. I hate seeing stuff like this, y'all. Like, it just does something to me. I hate it. It's not fair to those kids. It's not fair. They didn't ask for this. They didn't ask for this. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so bad. Gerard is giving his children The real experience. Yes, they will have their own idea of their dad because they actually, right, not having to constantly hear all the toxic trash that was coming out of their mother's mouth all the time. Now they get to have their own judgment of him. My mother did not bash my father. When I got old enough, I put two and two together. My mom didn't bash him. She could have, but she didn't. I wasn't constantly hearing her talk about, oh, your father ain't this, your father, nothing. She just raised us and went on in life. We saw that he wasn't in the picture. We could see that. She didn't need to dump her feelings on us in regards to him. I was able to form my own opinion of him based on the lack of his presence. That's what real women do. You move on. You do what you got. Now, when you're talking to your homegirls, you can bash him up and down if we're not in earshot. Jazz, yes, please, Jazz, do the world a favor and just get your tubes tied. That's all. That's all. Stop having these kids. Just stop. Stop. You trying to be like Chrissy and get to 9, 10, 11 kids? She's such a follower. Jazz think black women should band together and cover up the shortcomings and shortcuts. Yes, she really does. And so does Liv. And so does Liv. Gerard has a large, beautiful family. Yes, those kids get a chance to be raised around cousins, aunts, and uncles. Exactly. Exactly. And their black side, because they're black. They have a little drop of, Caucasian in them, but they're being raised not really knowing that side of them. Now they have this huge family of faces that look similar to theirs. That's important. That's important for black children. It's not all about one side. They need that too. They need that exposure to their father's side. They can feel accepted. They can feel normal. They can feel like, wow, they look like me. Lib said her kids are mixed. Deuce mom, yes, the village will help him raise them babies well. Yes, I see a Texas HBC. Yes, those kids, look, they do. Those kids have a drop just a drop, because she's half and half and Gerard's black. So they're 75% African American. They have a little drop of white in them. And that drop got ate up by Gerard's, or the majority of the African American in their blood, right? So, technically, would that be considered? I don't even know. And it's not even, those children, they're African American. It. My dad called me beautiful every day. My mother was not emotional. Oh, okay. So it was the opposite for you. No time to sulk. Right. Have pity parties. Jazz, your kids' father's in prison. Kanye left Kim to go. Yep. Sure did. Kanye is so lost. That man, he's so lost. You can just see it in his eyes. He's so lost. And it really is sad. It's sad. I hope one day he's able to get out of that sunken place. I really do, because it's just sad. It's sad, but we really do need to bring black love back to the forefront. Again, like who you want, whether they're black or not. The only thing I have a problem with is your reasoning. If it's rooted in self-hate, if it's rooted in you thinking they're better, I have no respect for you, because that's not true. You gonna like that white woman because you like her for her. If it's for any other reason than that, you're trash. Period. Well, Kanye, Kanye first love, right. But then he came into the industry and he was changed. He ain't been right ever since his mother passed. And it's just, he's lost. He is so lost. Now, he wasn't the, march to, the tone of everyone else before anyway. He did his own thing, which is fine. I respect that. But he's just, he ain't all there. He ain't all there. He really ain't. But all right, y'all, I gotta get off. I gotta start cooking and all that good stuff. So I will come back live again. I'll probably check out my community tab. I'll drop a poll or drop a comment letting y'all know when, because, and it don't even gotta be about the mommies, it could be about the mommies and anything. It can be about anything. You know what I'm saying? So I love how you can speak intelligently on so many topics. Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good night. All right, good night, sis. Good night, everybody. This has been great. This really has. I love that we're able to have some intellectual conversations as well as grown people without all the nonsense. We grown over this way, shoot. But I will see y'all later. Anybody watching the replay, go ahead and drop your comments down below. Thumbs up this video if you're watching it. And if you're watching this video and not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. All right, y'all, everyone have a great night, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye. God bless you too, Kayla. Night.